What's up, guys? So our video today will be specifically about model bags. So know this video is labeled Model Bag 101 with the goddess. Okay, so today, before we jump into this video, I just want to let you guys know that this isn't like some type of law or something that you have to do if you're a persistent model. This is just little tactics that I find help me along my journey, and they were passed down to me from a more experienced model. And you know, I really didn't understand how serious model bags should be taken until I actually start carrying one myself. And the reason I say this is because I would go places with my model bags, and I would have co-models or models that I was just working with that would ask me what was the necessities of a model bag. And they really didn't get why I was carrying like an oversized bag to every casting call or show until things start popping off, or until we start filming and most of those models didn't have the things that they needed, right? And I did. So I feel like it wasn't because I was smarter or prettier or anything like that. I feel like it's solely because I prepared a little bit better, and my model bag helped me prepare a little bit better. So guys, a model bag does not have to look any type of way. There's no standard or you know, any bag that you like, any bag that you prefer. If you've seen some of my earlier videos before Genesis TV, you know that my very first model bag was an oversized Louis Vuitton purse. Yeah, it was. And it was just a bag that I did not use on an everyday occasion. It was really big like this, and you know, this is not my deal. You know, this is my mama carry bags like this, y'all. I don't carry bags like this. Look, at any given moment, that's what I have on. You know, I lose stuff, man. I sit stuff down and leave stuff. Like, I ain't got time for y'all. I really don't. But this is my model bag, and I picked the color purple because if you know me, that's my favorite color. So one thing I want to show you guys for my model bag that is a necessity for your model bag is that you always want to have some type of closed area where none of your things will fall out, or it doesn't make it easy for people to kind of just stick their hands in it. Mine has a zipper, and then it has two little handles, and I just carry it like that on an everyday basis. It hangs on a little hook inside my bedroom sometimes, or for the most part it may stay in the trunk of my car if I feel like I'm gonna be caught unexpected, or you know, just always have it when I need it to grab it. And if you're somewhere, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna be driving your own vehicle. So that's just what I feel works best for me. You know, that's what floats my boat. That's what, you know, keeps me prepared, in other words. So, you know, you don't have to do that and keep your model bag in your car or anything like that. That's just what I do and what I've been doing for a long time. So it's just habit that if I just stick it in the car, it stays in the car for like a couple weeks. You know what I'm saying? And it usually comes in handy because I forget it's even back there sometimes. The next thing I want to dive straight into is the necessities that should be in your model bag, or I'm going to say the things that will help you more if you have them in your model bag. And this, guys, I'm telling you, ever since I got my model bag together, it didn't matter if I was at a show, a casting call, a booking casting call, a booking call. It didn't matter. Like, whatever I would forget in the midst of going or traveling to that designated location, I always had it because it was always in my model bag. You know what I mean? And again, your model bag is not subject to look look or be any kind of way. It's whatever you like. Or, you know, I have some girls that I know that model with me, and they actually decorate their model bags with their names on it or their logos on it. You know, it doesn't have to be anything specifically, just long as you like it and you're willing to carry it. You know what I mean? But going right into it, makeup bag, right? So you always want to stay on glam mode when you know you're going to a show or even casting call. If you want to just always make sure you have your makeup right on hand to touch up, or glam mode. And I always keep a pair of eyelashes or mascara in here. I try to have everything, actually. Like I'll have brushes from time to time. I try to keep makeup brushes in here. All my makeup brushes has the little diamond on it, and that's how I just mark my things. So if I go somewhere and I see it and somebody tries to claim it, not only are my initials on the bottom of it, you probably can't see it because it's in black, which is cuckoo for me, but the diamond tells me that they're mine, right? And I always have my foundation with my color, right? I always have oil, just in case I don't have enough time to put it on perfume or anything like that. I always have a little oil that I just kind of dip and dab here to walk out on, you know. And I always have a pair of lashes. I always have a pair of lashes in there. That's so important. If not lashes, mascara. That always works too. The next thing I want to talk about is notebooks or binders. So this is the thing, guys. We're so used to using our phones that as soon as our phone dies or our tablet dies, our scheduling and our planning and timing kind of goes out the window, right? So what I like to always carry is my notebooks and a watch. I don't have my watch on today. Actually, I really need to get a new one. But I like to carry those things around so I can always keep up with timing. And also my notebooks, just in case I don't have my notepad on my phone or the tablet that a lot of people use. You can always just jot down notes at any given time. And you don't have to say, oh, my phone's dead, so I didn't remember that. You can just pull out your notebook, write it down. And me personally, you can tell me something, but once I write it down, it's in there. It's stuck, like for real. So that works for me, you know. Next thing I want to talk about is face creams, deodorizers, lotions, and Pantyliners, okay? And these are the main necessities, in my opinion, that you should always have far as hygiene protocol. See, I like how they just flow together. Hygiene protocol. And I say that because at any given moment, you always want to smell your best, you always want to look your best, and you always want to carry things that will not interfere with you having a good performance or performing well in front of these designers, these photographers, anybody that's included with making the show glam. You know what I'm saying? Wonderful. And the best way to do that, we'll go step by step down the list of what I just named, right? So first I said facial creams. You always want to keep a good facial cream. So whatever you use on a regular basis before you get your makeup done and after you take the makeup off, you always want to keep a set of that in your model bag, right? And I've been using this cream moisturizer. I'm not sure who it's by, so I'm not going to even go into detail about it. But it's a really good cream, and believe it or not, I get it from Family Dollar. And it's really good. Like, even when I take my makeup off, I wipe it down with facial wipes, which is also priority. Facial wipes or cotton scrubs, guys. And you just dab it with alcohol, clean your face up. Baby wipes are a lot more easier just because you don't have to dab and it makes sure you have alcohol too. You can simply just take the baby wipe off the mistake, and literally, if you get the right facial wipes, it's one swipe and that makeup artist is ready to get back down to business, girl. So also that's priority. But the facial creams, just to keep your skin looking really good. And if you have a designer or a photographer that tells you, hey, I don't want you in too much makeup today, let's look at your natural beauty. You don't want to wear so much makeup or get so used to wearing makeup that your skin starts to deteriorate under the makeup. And the only thing that makes you look flawless is wearing makeup, right? So I like to keep a facial cream or face moisturizer always with me. So, because most of the time, if you know me, I wear the makeup right until the show's over. After that stuff comes off of me, and I wipe myself down. I get on my facial cream, and I go out there and I pop with my natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to have on makeup, but I really prefer the natural look. And on an everyday basis, I'm not popping, y'all. I'm popping with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't do makeup every other day. The next thing I said was, excuse me guys, I'm on live, so I'm just kind of looking at the things that's coming across my screen as I talk to y'all. But the next thing we want to make sure is on our model bag is deodorizers, right? And I noticed that the best fragrances to use is either like a powder or a tropical scented deodorizer. And the reason I say this is because the scent stays on you all day, but it doesn't give an impressionable scent on somebody that may not like that scent. You know what I'm saying? And let me explain that a little bit better. It's a scent that stays fresh, but it's not too flamboyant. You know what I'm saying? Even with perfumes. And I'm going to go ahead and dib and dab into perfumes as well, because just like your deodorizer, your perfume is scented. So even if you don't think it stays with you all day, the people you walk around and work with can still smell that scent on you. So if you like a Pacific perfume, like maybe White Diamond or anything from Bath and Body Works, and they sell kind of like the deodorant and the perfume, anything from Bath and Body Works, guys, we gotta tone it down just a good bit. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want to get in somebody's clothes and then they're like, what is this smell? You know, everybody don't like what come out of Bath and Body Works, and everybody don't like the regular norm or perfume that we use that everybody thinks is popular. Like, just don't obligate somebody to smell like you or give the material back smelling like you. You know what I mean? And most of the impressions that the designers want to make is that this is a new look. You're the first model that ever stepped in it. You're the first model that's ever going to work it. So I want you to go out there and work it so I can sell it and get rid of it. You know what I'm saying? So even if that's not so, you know, that's what they like you to think. It's fresh. So I like to step in it smelling fresh and then give it back also smelling fresh. You know what I'm saying? So deodorants and perfumes, just kind of tone it down a little bit, guys. And also lotion. That was the next thing that I listed. And with the lotions, it's so important because your lotions also hold a scent. And me personally, if I use a lotion, I like to use something like cocoa butter, regular cocoa butter, or shea butter. Guys, you don't have to use this. This is not in the modeling law handbook or anything like that. This is just the things that I use that work with my skin and do not interfere with the people that I have to work with when it comes to shows and casting calls. This is not something you have to do. Whatever works with you and whatever floats your boat and that designer's boat and that photographer's boat, that director's boat, that's what you use then, girlfriend. Don't, look, you ain't got to take my word for it. Just keep it toned down so that you're not making a lasting impression on everybody, but you also are. Because they're going to remember, hey, she didn't give me any problems. She didn't get my stuff back smelling crazy and funky and loud. And, you know, a lot of designers, believe it or not, they don't like the flamboyant smelling stuff, guys. So you have models that will come there spraying on their loudest perfume, and it stays in the backstage, it stays in the dressing room, and it drives everybody nuts. So I like to stay fresh, where you know I am clean, but not loud to the point where it's standing out in a bad way. You know what I mean? If that makes sense. I don't know. But Anything that works for you, girl. Anything that works for you, or guy. Whoever is watching this video right now, y'all. It's not that serious. And panty liners. This is not for my guy models, but for my girls. You want to always make sure you carry panty liners, okay, guys? Panty liners and tampons, or cups, or whatever you use. Panty liners at any given moment, even if it's that time of the month, even if it's not that time of the month, you want to always make sure you carry panty liners. And this is so important because, like I said, the designers will make an impression as if you're the first model to ever rock this on the runway or work this on the runway, but you can't always trust those designers either. I'm not saying they're gonna hand you some nasty panties, but don't be so quick to just hop in other people's material and not make sure you're covering yourself. So just to stay always, okay? And then the last thing I want to close the video out with is nude black accessories, okay? And accessories, I mean bras, undergarments, underwear, and also heels, okay? You never want to leave your model bag at home, or you never want to bring your model bag without the black and nude necessities, okay? So if you have a pair of black and nude heels, those are always in your model bag. And if you have, you want to get, not if you have, but you always want to have, you always want to get nude and black undergarments, okay? Even if you don't have white, nude and black will always work. And if you want to throw white in there, that's perfectly fine as well, because you never know what you're going to model. Even if you have a cast, you actually want to make it priority, have black and nude undergarments, black and nude tights, and black and nude heels, okay? You want to make that priority. And to close our video out, I'm going to say always carry a nice pair of blue jeans. You can never go wrong with blue jeans, and even if you don't have anything to wear and rock after the show, you can always throw on those cute blue jeans with a pair of cute heels, and maybe the designer let you leave with something that you modeled in for a nice shirt. Or a white t-shirt. You see how I always got my white t-shirt? I always carry you a nice white t-shirt. Make that a priority, okay? And a black tank top. Always, okay? So we're going to close our video out like this. Thank you guys for joining me. Thank you guys for watching my video. And do not forget, like, comment, and subscribe. I love you forever and forever. Let's evolve, and love. And I just want to let everyone know this is not everything that should go in your model bag. I have a few other things that are listed on in my notebook, including scarves, razors, more heels. I have a lot more things. This is just the necessities of what I feel are musts. These are musts. These are things that you must have in there. Now, don't get me wrong. More is more. So we'll do videos on a later date. But this is the things that I just feel are musts to be successful in your mind.